Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2 Point Campus. I hope you're having a good one because I am excited to be back and I'm excited to show you some of the changes that I've made since the last episode. And by some of the changes, I mean all of the changes, and you're looking at them right here. Obviously, last time we went and bought this giant field. Well, when the school year ended, we needed to get ourselves 2 more gyms and another cheese ball field. So I figured we would do all of that in this space. We've also been dealing with a lot of demand for pastoral care, so I went ahead and got 2 of those offices. And I got myself a staff training space as well, so that we can hopefully start bringing all of our grades up a little bit. And what I'm gonna do, essentially, is go to every single teacher, and we're gonna look at all of these level 1 lecturers, all of these level 1 teachers, and we're gonna try and bring all of them up to level 2. And then we're gonna go in and bring all those level 2 teachers up to level 3, and so on until we get all of them maxed out as good as they can possibly be. What I do want to do as well is go ahead and level up marketing here. I want to level up your pastoral care. I want to level up your first aid and your pastoral care as well. And then for the janitors, I'm realizing we really need to level up security. And honestly, we only have, 4 janitors for what is a pretty large area. We probably should go in and get ourselves another 1 or 2 of those. So we'll go for Amber Pleb right there. And we'll go ahead and see if we got anyone else that's going to be decent as a janitor. I'd really like someone with a bit of security knowledge. So we'll clear all of you out and get a few more applicants. And we have 7 students at risk of failing. Why? They're not terrible. They're not miserable. Although they do seem to want to join clubs. What seems to be the big complaint with students at the moment then? So they need food, they need the toilet, they need entertainment. Seems that you are in need of healthiness, entertainment, food. So they're all relatively well rested, so we don't need the sleep club. I guess what we could do, first off, is clear out all of these. They do want a student union, and they're not getting one just yet. They want a rose garden, no. Cheese bowl challenge, sure. We can set up this event because that is a thing that we need. So the Flemington Flob Trotters want to challenge us. We'll go for December for that, and it should be good. We have to win a cheese ball match. We can do that. We'll have an open day. We had invasion. They want a coffee kiosk, and they want Fox Club. No. So what I'm thinking is we go in and we get ourselves... Honestly, I'm thinking the book club, because it's going to let our members learn faster, and I feel like that's going to be the way to go, right? Although we could do a nature club, which is going to increase attractiveness. They gain... Oh, club members maintain campus attractiveness. I'm going to go with the book club. I think that's kind of the way to go. I just don't know where I'm going to put this giant stand. Maybe... Can I get it right about there? It seems like I can. And then we're going to need to hire someone to work this thing, so... I mean, I don't know if it really matters. Library management, meh. I guess we just go with Mervyn Terry. So we'll hire you and set you to only work at club recruitment. And that way... Wait, 3 students refusing to pay their fees? Ooh. Let's deal with that. You are not very happy at all. Do we event... Who else is miserable? I don't really want to go through all of the students, I'm going to be honest. Hopefully they can just seek out pastoral care and they'll just be, happy enough there. Hopefully that's a thing they can figure out. So we have a game of cheese ball going on, and thus far the away team has screwed it up a little bit. Let's see if the home team can maybe bring it home. Apparently we can. Ooh, this is going to be a close one, isn't it? This is going to be a pretty intense game of cheese ball. Ooh, they got one. I don't like that. I don't like that. We might not happen to win this, which would be a little disappointing. Yeah. Oh my god. I don't like this at all. All right, so if they score this, yeah. So the away team just won. We lost that game of cheese ball. That's fine. That's okay. We can go and, I guess, reschedule for a future time. So we'll go for We'll go for March, I guess, and see if we can beat them that time around. I kind of doubt it. I kind of feel like most of my, let's get you to pastoral care. I feel like most of my students just aren't really all that good. I feel like that's probably the problem. We're just, you know, we're just not very good. It's not very good. Let's see, you've got cauliflower ears, which needs medical. So let's go and get that looked at. You're fuming. You're angry about something. You lost a match. You need a wash. You need entertainment and need something to eat. Man, we really probably do need to get some actual stoles in here, huh? Like, we probably should do something about that. I only have $37,000 though, so I don't know about that. So we have a ridiculous number of students that are wanting to drop out at the moment, and it's getting to be a really, really big issue. We have multiple students that are just dropping out, and it is a really big problem. We're losing people left and right, and it's mostly because they want things like the student union, and they just want more stuff to do. They're bored, they're hungry, and the struggle that I'm having, really, is with the fact that we just don't have that much money. So what I'm going to try and do is clear out that little space, and I'm going to go in here and get a few things. I'm going to get some stalls. So we'll do a vegetable stall, a veggie stall. We'll do a smoothie stall. We'll do some hot dogs, and I guess we'll do coffee, and I guess we'll do ramen. We'll do all of them, right? We'll do absolutely all of them that we can get, and we're gonna need, apparently this one is in a weird spot. There we go. We're gonna need 5 assistants to work this place, so let's go for the cheapest ones we can. We got Jake McGuffin. We have, who else? We have Antonia Mouth. We have got, let's see, Hester White. We also have Naughty Sovereign. All right, that's quite the name. And we'll go, oh my God, you've got level 7 medicine. That is ridiculous. Let me hire you, but I don't want you working there. I'm gonna just keep you because you're kind of fantastic, and we'll go for Aubrey instead. So you are gonna be set up to do only medical office stuff. You are gonna be set up to only do food kiosks, and essentially the same with the rest of you as well. I need all of you just working at the kiosks so that we always have people, you know, serving food to the students, and that'll hopefully cheer the students up a little bit. So you're gonna be doing medicine. And I guess we just need to get our hands on, I suppose, another medical room, right? But this should deal with the issue where students are getting hungry and thirsty. We should see a lot of students coming over here, and I'm kind of hoping that it gets rid of, you know, just some of the issues that they're having. And just like that, it is the end of the year. We've had a lot of students who have graduated, but I do want to see our general overview here. 91% pass rate. We had 6 dropouts, 3 failed. It wasn't a good year for the university at all. Fortunately, we can send a few people around to pastoral care, and I mean, looking at this, I'm very tempted to take another loan. We're not really making enough money, but I feel like we need more pastoral care. And looking at the assistants, we do have one with level 7. So let me go ahead and hire you, even if we don't give you another office. And let's make sure that pastoral care is about the only thing you're doing, because you're ridiculously good at it. And then as for courses, I mean, we could look at adding another course. It would bring us more money. My main thing, honestly, is just upgrading this one. Next year is 861,123 students. We apparently need another teacher, so we'll go ahead and grab you and make sure that you're not doing private tuition. We also managed to get this for a bit more kudos, which is lovely. And we did just get, I think, no, we didn't. We didn't get enough points to level up the campus. Okay. Well, we'll start sending people about. We have $12,000. I'm so tempted to take money to get, I mean, what, can I like clone this building? How much would it be for the entire thing? Oh, I can clone the building. I can't clone the contents of the building. That's I mean, that makes sense, I guess. It does make sense. Okay. I mean, maybe I just clone this building instead. It's about the same price. And I could go ahead and put it sort of down here, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. It's about 10,000 to do that. And then I need to take that loan. So I need to sell those. I need to go in. I need to take this loan of $50,000. We get the new building. That's great. And I guess, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell that door. And I'm just going to have this side be... no, don't cancel the changes. This side is going to be the one entrance that this building has. And that's okay. I do want to get the hedges in here, though. I really like the little hedge pattern that we do here across the front with the tall hedges sort of at the ends there. And then, essentially, I want to go grab this room, copy it. That's going to be $11,000. Oh, boy. Yeah, copy that room, put it there. And we'll sell whatever we don't need. Let's go ahead and copy this room and put it right there. And we'll sell whatever we don't need. And as for the rest of this space, we're going to put an air conditioning unit right here. And an air conditioning unit right here. And we'll put one right about there. That'll keep the place nice and cool. And now all we need is one more assistant that can handle pastoral care. And we'll be good. So we'll go for Peter Smudge. Congratulations, Peter. You're working in there. And we're going to start leveling you up right away. We're also going to make sure that pastoral care is the only thing that you're going to be doing. So that way, every single student that needs pastoral care... I mean, we've got 4 offices for it now. There's no way that's not going to be enough, right? Every single student that complains can now hopefully stop complaining. That's my goal anyway. My other goal, quite honestly, is to look at my little timetable here because I want to start creating some events. I want to give them things to do. We don't have that much money, but I'm thinking we can't. Well, actually, we can do something in August. Let's start the year with a movie. That seems like a fair idea. And let's do a funny movie into an action film. And we can't overlap them, so we're just going to start each year with a couple of movies. And then what else have we got? We can do... I don't think we have a student union. We do have a student lounge, though. So let's do a party at the start of October as well. This might be too expensive. This might be too much, but we'll give it a shot. And then we'll do a student lounge party right at the end of the year as well. And that way, there's stuff for the students to do the whole way through. I don't think we're going to get to level 18 before we start this academic year, so I don't think we're going to get to upgrade this to level 7. So we'll just start the year and bring in the students and see what happens. Also, are those puddles? Well, those puddles might be what I think they are. I guess we don't have any bathrooms on this side of the university, so it does make sense that we might see some little puddles around. It definitely definitely makes sense, I guess. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, so I've been sitting here watching my money just drop for a while, and I was thinking, am I going to restart this university? What am I going to do? How am I going to fix this? And then I realized that we're still paying off some loans. In fact, we have, what, say $15,000 or $13,000 on these 2 loans for 1 more month. And then we have this one for another year, essentially. Basically, we are losing money, and we're losing students left and right as well. We have a lot of students that are not paying their fees. And there's a couple of reasons for that. A lot of them just need things. A lot of them are tired. So getting the sleep club in over this way would be an idea, or getting a bunch of dormitories. And honestly, we have 100 and something students in like 5 dormitories. So getting 5 dormitories is going to be the way to go. It just is. That's just what we're going to have to do. So that's essentially my plan. We're just going to immediately start the next year. I'm not going to upgrade anything, not going to get anything new. Because what we're doing now is we're no longer paying, this $13,000 for these 2 loans. So as every month goes by, That's $13,000 that can go into pocket. Now, I could take a $250,000 loan and put that towards, I guess, getting ourselves more dormitories and dealing with a lot of the complaints. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for another month or two just to see what happens. Just to see if maybe we do make some money. And obviously income is based on fees, and it's also based on the experience that the students gain in a given month. So August is not going to be good for that, aside from the students that go to the library. But my thinking is if we make a profit in August, despite the fact that the students aren't going to classes in August, we might be okay. We might be able to make this work, and we're about to find out what happens. So monthly profit -7, and then plus, yeah, so we've got $1.3 thousand for August. So September should be a fair bit higher. Now, if I'm right, as we approach the end of September here, we should make some money, and we absolutely did. We made $10,000. So by that logic, what I'm thinking is if I go in here and I take a loan of $250,000, we should still be able to make some money. So I'm gonna take that loan to get out of this debt problem, and essentially we're gonna do a couple of things here. Now we do need another medical room, so that is gonna be my first priority. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna grab this guy, we're gonna copy it. It is $28,000 for this medical room. It's very, very expensive, but it does have the added benefit of, well, frankly, it's a medical room and it's a sports college. People get injured pretty regularly. So I'm going to get 2 of these. I might regret getting 2 of these. They are expensive, but I think it's going to, I think it's going to be good. Now, I am also going to get rid of that, whatever you call it, AC unit right there. And I want to get a bathroom in here. So we're going to do a bathroom that is a decent size, because obviously people kind of need the bathroom over on this side of the university, because as it turns out, we don't have one and people are just peeing on the grass, which is a thing. It's definitely a thing. So we'll get a couple of sinks in here, and we'll get a couple of sinks over on this side as well. And then we'll throw an air conditioning unit just up at the back, right about there. Now, in the hallways, we want to make sure we have air conditioning as well. So we'll go ahead and get an AC unit right up there and right up there as well. And that keeps things nice and chill, which is what we're looking for. Now, we are going to need some assistance. We need Charlie Colossus here to work in that room. And you are exclusively working in the medical office. And then for other assistants, we don't seem to have any that can do medicine right now. So we'll just see if we can get a new applicant. If we can't, we'll hire someone and we'll just go ahead and essentially train them. All right, so my medical rooms have been staffed, but what I want to go ahead and do now is sort out a dormitory issue, since that is kind of a big problem. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do here is try and go, let's see, the dormitories are 4x3. So if I can get 12 here, which is what that is. And then if I go, so that would be 1, that'd be 3 across, and then, yeah, that'd be 3 dormitories. That would be enough for 6. We do need a corridor. So what if we do 7, 8, I guess, is where we're going to go with that. This is going to be an annoying size. So what I think I'm going to do is this. And as for entrances, we'll go for something a bit smaller. And I want to put it right on the corner. And right on the corner. And we'll see how that plays out. It might be... In fact, let's do it the other way around, on that corner and on that corner instead. We'll delete that door. Delete that door. And as for windows, I'm not really too bothered with the whole setup for windows on this thing. So we'll just leave it be for now. We'll leave it be for now and then do windows based on the layout of the interior. So let's build this for $8,000. And while that's going on, I will go ahead and get a new little section of path that just leads right up to the door there. And the same over on this side as well, leading right up to the door there. So now that that's done, let's get ourselves some dormitories and see if this deals with the issues that we're having. And the dorms are 4x3, door right in the middle, and then just the whole usual setup. I think at some point I will probably change this up, but for now, I'm just going to leave it be and, you know, keep it relatively simple. In terms of the beds, let's see, what does that pattern look like? Purple, no. Rainbows? I'll do rainbows again. We haven't done rainbows in a little while. Okay, so that's a level 5, $19,000 dormitory. Let's go ahead and clone it and put it there. And then I want to clone it again and put it there. And my measurements worked out. We have a door right there. And then what we're going to do is clone and go here. And then clone again and go here. And then we're going to clone again and we're going to go right here. Now, obviously, that leaves us with very little money, but it did get us to level 20, which is important. Can I get an AC unit down here at all? I can get it right by the door. Let's get one over by this door as well. And let's see. Give me an AC unit there, I guess. And we'll get one just out here as well, right about there. Let me just move this one down ever so slightly to be right in the middle of that divide in the rooms. And that place is nice and chill. It's a bunch of new beds. It should keep people relatively happy. And what I can do as well is, you know, throw a cheesy gubbins machine right there. We can throw a burp machine right up here. We can do the morsel, what is it? Morsel men machine right there. And we can do pulpitation machine right about here as well. And that should give us some food in the area. We'll maybe put some benches up here, do some decorations, but that should be okay. And the good news is each of these has rent per year. It's $15,800. So everyone using a dormitory should now have fees to pay. It did get us to level 12, or sorry, 20. I can't read as well. So we should be able to make this work. We should be able to make this happen. Hopefully. We'll see. We are still sort of making some money, so we'll just keep an eye on things and see what happens. It is middle of February right now. But generally, people should be happier over here. They have bathrooms, they have showers, they have dormitories. I don't love that I'm taking up all this space with buildings. That wasn't really the plan for this part of the university. It was just going to be a bunch of fields, but apparently I'm not in the business of getting my own way when it comes to the design of my university. So we'll just deal with that. We'll be fine. It's a non-issue. Now let's see. It's the off month and we still happen to make some money, which is good. So I'm curious to see how much money we make, I guess, in May. I'm also wondering, can I schedule any events for April? I feel like we should have a little something going on in April. Maybe a student lounge party gives them movement speed and happiness. Although there's not that many of them that can attend it. And I suppose that's the other problem, right? Is we don't really have a way for students to have just fun over here, which is kind of what they need. So maybe we extend this building and we put like a new student lounge in here, or maybe an actual student union in there. That might be the way to go. That might be the way to do it. I also want to move this thing. I'm going to move it inside and just put it sort of in the middle of a corridor or something. I don't know where to put it. I just don't like that it has this little bit of land just sticking out there. What about over this way? I don't love that I need it, but I'm just going to put it there. Because seriously, I know it's a little thing, but this bit of path just really bothers me. That looks so much better. So this is good. We made $7,500 in May, since we had a bunch of students that were actually going and doing things. So we are absolutely making a bit of money. Now, what I'd like to do is make enough money to pay off this particular loan so we make a bunch more. What I will do is pay off that one, so we're saving $2,000 per month, which is going to help us get the money to pay off the other loan. And then eventually we're going to work our way up to being where we want to be. Now, I don't necessarily know that we're going to get the A grade in academic exercise anytime soon. This particular university is I don't want to say it's challenging. I don't want to say it's a case of like, oh, this one's much harder than the rest. I think, honestly, I'm just a bit of an idiot. And I should have got, you know, more dormitories and stuff like that sooner. I think I prioritized the growth of the university over pretty much anything that made sense, right? I didn't grow the university properly. I just got more students. That was essentially it. So I guess we're slowly catching up on that. I think we have the dormitories. We do need more student unions. We do need more entertainment. You know, this guy, for example, is filthy. He's bored. He's peckish. So they're hungry. They're bored. They're everything still. Student unions will help with that because they can get food in there. We just happen to need the money in order to do that. So I guess what we can do, at the very least, is maybe this. 17,000 to build that. I'm willing to do that, though. I am willing to do that. I'll take this bit off as well so we can get a door on the other side. And the door, in this case, is going to be this guy, isn't it? So right in the middle, on the other side, 17,000 to do it. Let's confirm it, build it. Let's check the awards. We actually did get a few. The pass rate was 95. We had a few dropouts, but for the most part, that actually wasn't too bad. Now, annoyingly, we have 70 campus or course points. We could upgrade this, but I worry that if I do that, we're going to need more things, and we just don't have the money for more things. So what I'll do is I'm going to claim this reward, and what I'm now going to do, I guess, is look at getting myself a few more things. We absolutely need another student union. I might try and build it from scratch, though. Or, sorry, a student lounge. So a student lounge is minimum 3x3. What if we did this? And I know this is a little bit cramped, but honestly, I think it kind of has to be. I really do. So we'll do this, and we can give them, you know, a microwave. We can give them a sink for a bit of hygiene. And if we move this around, actually, we can give them a fridge as well, which is going to give them, you know, food and drink and all that good stuff. Give them a bin in the corner so the place is a little bit cleaner. And then in terms of everything else, I mean, what else have we got? We got vending machines we can put in there. We have a sofa, which I think is going to be good for them. So we'll go ahead and put a sofa. I don't know what my mouse is doing. Put a sofa right there. Can we give them a TV? Is that something we can give them? That's not actually it doesn't actually have any benefits, though. It doesn't actually make them any happier. So let's get rid of that. And let's get table football, because I think that's entertaining for them. We can get them a 2-player arcade table. We do have a decent amount of kudosh, so I don't see why not. We'll get them a boombox table as well. What is this? A party station? Sure, we'll get them that. A milkshake keg. Oh boy. Not very healthy, but sure. We'll get them that, I guess. Clown dressers. Clown trunk. You know what? I think we'll just leave it at that. We got the milkshake keg. So we'll put it over by... It's apparently blocked here. We'll put it by the kitchen. We can... Let's see. Let's do another counter here. Let's make that sort of like a kitchen area. And then let's do the boombox table behind it. So like there. And we could do... Maybe the party station would be better behind it. Or maybe the party station goes down here. That needs a lot of space behind... Wait, is that in front or behind? No, that is behind it. Interesting. Okay, I don't love that that takes up that much space, but I guess it'll give them somewhere to chill and, well, party, so sure, I guess. So that right there is going to be our new student lounge, and that is hopefully going to keep them a little bit happier. They can, you know, sit down and play some games. They can sit at the table. They've got the party station where we can apparently schedule events, which we'll absolutely do. We'll go ahead and get a student party right at the end of August. We'll repeat that every year, and that's good. We can also go and schedule another one that's going to be right at the end of July. And we'll repeat that every year as well. So we'll have an actual little party in here with, you know, a DJ or whatever. And that should hopefully keep them a little bit happier. So that's good, right? That's good. That's a little bit of entertainment. I am wondering if giving them, I don't know, more bathrooms or shower rooms would be an idea. I think a staff room over here would be a good idea as well. And possibly a library. We might want to get a library here. And so, just like that, we are starting another year. It is year 6. The student hygiene is pretty good. The campus level is above 20. If we could get up to an A grade very soon, we would immediately jump over to be a 2-star campus. I don't see that necessarily happening because it's just not going to happen. And honestly, I think we kind of just need to start working towards a student union. I think that's kind of where we're at. We kind of just need that to be a thing. Invasions are whatever. We're not getting crazy taxi machines. We're not doing all this stuff. We're just going to let the campus sort of do its thing, and we'll see what happens. Look in here. We do, in fact, have a bit of a party going on. That should help them all, I guess, cheer up a little bit. It doesn't seem like there's that many people attending it, but at the very least, happiness overall is now 66%. It was down in the low 40s not that long ago. So if we can keep general happiness up there, then good. I should be making a little bit of money. And even in August, where we don't make money, I managed to make money. So I've got that going for me as well. I guess the hope is that we start seeing these grades improve now that the students are happier, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. I am going to leave it there for today, though, so thank you very much for watching, everybody. It has been a pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!